welcome to another episode of Being Jerry, and today I'm so excited about today's topic. So today's topic is about ways that I've incorporated in my life and that have helped me to overcome my anxiety. And as I said in the first video, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So I'm still on the journey, but let me tell you, so far so good. So I have about 10 points, and I'm just so excited to share them with you guys. I hope they work for you. I hope they impact you. So stick around. So the number one thing that has really helped me along my journey is changing my mindset. Let me tell you, mindset is one of the key things that you really need to be careful about. And when I talk about mindset, I talk about the thought that you have, the emotions that you develop, because these are things that are within our control. I remember this time I used to have these emotions, the fear, the anger, the resentment. And when I look back, whatever was driving me was my negative thinking, because I used to feel like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving. And then as I go down, so as I'm spiraling with those thoughts, I would discover that these negative emotions will then again surface. And once they surface, I get scared. I cannot deal with them. I don't know what to do with these emotions, because then again, I don't want people to see me as this negative person. So what I did, I decided, no, I have to really be the one in charge of my life, the one in charge of my thoughts, the one in charge of my emotions. So whenever a negative thought will come about, I would question it. For instance, I feel like I'm not good enough. I'd question that thought. According to whose standards? According to whose gauge? Who are you comparing yourself against? Who has said you're not good enough? You already have a job. People are depending on you. So what is it that is making you believe that you're not good enough? And this is a concept I learned from Louise Hay. Louise Hay is a spiritual leader, and in her work she talks about loving yourself. And one of the many ways you start loving yourself is by having a positive mindset, changing the way you think, changing the way you feel about yourself, questioning all these negative beliefs. Because for me, I believe these negative thoughts or feelings I had, they're things that I adopted from my caregivers. Because at the core of me, this is not who I am. This is something I was just exposed to other people's negative thoughts, to other people's negative ways of being. So you don't need to punish yourself in this present moment, in this given time. Now that you know better, practice better. Those negative thoughts, I always say, or rather I've heard, these negative thoughts are part of conditioning, of human condition. Once you realize that you have power to change your mindset, and your mindset is about just changing your negative thoughts to positive ones, you have won half the battle. Once you change your thoughts, your emotions, then you create your own personal reality. So that's our point now. So the second point I'm going to talk about is taking action. And let me tell you, I can swear by this. Taking action has really changed the way I see myself. It has changed my beliefs. It has changed a lot about me. Because you see, if you grew up believing you're a shy person, and then you start putting yourself in forums where you need to talk, you need to let people see you, you need to let people hear you out, it's a completely different environment than the one you're used to. So taking action has really shown me that anxiety is really in my head. It's basically that anxiety is always in your head. And you see, once you take action, you develop new neural pathways in your brain that enable you to change the way you see yourself, to challenge yourself. And it is something that I've had still Dr. Joe Dispenza talk about. And that's why you hear most of these motivational speakers say, if you need to take up a new habit, you need to do it for at least 21 days so that it sticks, so that these neural pathways are are generated within those 21 days. Yeah. So in the event you feel like you need to take up something, just do it consistently for the next 21 days. And you see, in me taking action, I've equally dove into the things that trigger me. Meeting new people really triggers me. Going to places alone triggers me. But in the recent past, I've been attending events by myself. Even you, challenge yourself, do new things, yeah? And then come back and tell us how it's going for you. So another point I'm going to talk about is setting time for myself. What does that mean? Just being intentional with myself, with my time. I just block out time to just exist as Njeri. And when I do that, I ensure I'm not on socials for like even an hour or two. It can even go for like a whole day. Yeah. But you don't have to be so extreme. You just need to start small. Yeah. So I block out time and be like, this is my me time. And this being my me time, what do I need to do? What do I need to achieve during this time? So you'll find that in most cases, I'm just feeling the emotions that are coming about by just sitting still. I'm not doing anything. I'm not distracted by music or I don't know, maybe a movie. No, this is just time that has strictly been set aside to just exist, to just be me, to view myself in, or rather to introspect. Yeah, what is coming up when I'm alone? What thoughts am I? So I listen to my body. What is my body feeling? What is my body yearning for? If I'm feeling lonely, I just allow myself to be and accept that in this present moment in time, I'm just feeling lonely. Just accepting whatever is coming up, just giving myself enough room to just exist and just be Njeri. Not what my parents want me to be, not what my family members want me to be. No, just existing as me, as Njeri. So when these emotions are coming about, just let them be. Do not try to fight them. Do not try to resist them. Allow them to be, because that is part of just being yourself in that moment without any distractions. You're just allowing yourself to exist in this beautiful universe as yourself. So once I'm done feeling all the emotions and allowing them to just exist and accepting myself in that situation of maybe. So point number 4 is taking up new hobbies. Trying out new hobbies. And the reason for this is to just distract yourself so that you're able to come out of your own head. As we established before, anxiety just comes about by you constantly being in your head. So when you're taking up new hobbies, you're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to see, are there sources that can give you a fulfillment? Are there things that can give you joy? Are there things that can give you purpose? Yeah. For me, I started gardening. I've never been a farm girl. I've never been a village girl. It's not like being a village girl is bad, but for me, I've always grown up in the city. I grow some sukuma wikis, some traditional veggies, some onions, and this is a hobby I've really come to enjoy. Another hobby I've started is rearing chickens. I mean, why do you need to have a backyard and there's nothing you're taking care of? So I decided, let me try out chicken rearing, and so far so good. Look for hobbies that give you fulfillment, that give you a sense of calm. Try and take care of something. Try and nurture something. And by that, you'll discover oftentimes you'll not be in your head. Yeah? So life is not in your head. Life is outside of you. Yeah? So try that and let us know how it goes. So point number 5 is loving myself and accepting myself for just who I am, for just being. Yeah. And let me tell you guys, The hardest thing that a human being can do is embarking on a journey to self-love, to coming home to yourself. This is the hardest thing I've done, and let me tell you, it's worth it. It's not easy, it's worth it. So give yourself grace as you embark on this journey. Yeah, accept your flaws. Everyone has their own flaws. Accept that these are the flaws that I have as a person, and these are the things I'm going to do moving forward to move into a better version of myself. Yeah, so each and every moment you're alive, it's a new moment. It's a moment that has not existed before. So you're equally learning how to navigate this very moment. Yeah, and once you come into terms with that, you develop a certain sense of ease, a certain sense of acceptance of the reality you're in at that moment. So as for me, I've decided I'm no longer going to compare myself with people. You see, somebody is being confident and courageous and doing things that you're afraid to do. Just clap for them, be happy for them. But this is not your chance to start fighting yourself and questioning yourself. Why are you not like that? No. Yeah. So just accept yourself, love yourself, and then those are things are going to just land softly, to just come about easily. Yeah. So point number 6 is journaling. Journaling has really been a savior for me. It has really helped in moments where I felt I did not need to call a friend to vent. I did not need to call a family member, my mom, to vent. So journaling allows you to just stay with your feelings, stay with your thoughts. You're writing them down enables you to connect with yourself even more. Yeah, and even in the previous video I said you don't need to constantly be talking about your problems. You don't need to. Yes, it's therapeutic and it's actually one of the points, but it's high time you equally look for healthy ways to just deal with yourself. So for me, I set intentional time in the morning. So before I go to work, I say to myself, I have an hour to myself, and in this 1 hour, what can I do for myself? What is it can I do to just calm my nerves down, to just give myself energy? And one of the things I do is journaling. I write about the things that are coming up in terms of emotions, in terms of my thoughts, the things I'm feeling a bit resentful about, yeah, or even journaling about my future. What do I want to say in my future? This is a very beautiful way to connect with yourself, to create a new reality for yourself. So for me, I journal for about 20 to 30 minutes. And this doesn't mean you equally need to do the same. You can start small, journal for like 5 minutes, and then review how do you feel about it. And you feel like it's something you can easily take up. Then gradually increase the time in which you journal. For me, journaling it has worked the magic for me, and I'm not saying it's the end all and be all, but it's just some of the few things I've just incorporated in my morning routine that enables me to just calm down and get energy for myself. Another thing that has helped me is being keen with what I'm eating. Just nutrition, ensuring that I'm taking a healthy diet, food that is grown, not heavily processed food, but organic food. And for the ones who know me, they know that I'm such a sweet tooth, honestly. I'm such a sweet tooth. I love sweet things. I love eating junk, but I realize there's a cost to pay when it comes to junk food. Yeah, so once I decided to now be intentional with the kind of food I'm taking, I realized that my anxious levels drop. It has to be something you're doing consistently for a long period of time. Let it be a lifestyle change. Let it be a habit. So I used to order food a lot, but nowadays you'll find that I cook a lot. And I'm very intentional, because even when I'm cooking, I know that I'm spending time with with myself. This is time that I'm using to get to know myself, to treat myself well, to love myself. I don't need to have visitors in my house so that I can cook some good food. No. So by just me taking care of myself in terms of eating right has equally helped me deal with my anxious issues. Eating good food, it equally nourishes your body. And you see, a balanced diet helps manage anxiety by providing you with essential nutrients, and these nutrients equally help with reducing inflammation in the body. Yeah, so it's a win-win situation for you. So I know we are in a fast world where we want to order in a lot of pizza, a lot of KFC, chicken in, and all that shebang. But the secret is in your diet. Yeah, take a lot of veggies, take a lot of fruits, take a lot of water, hydration, take a lot of whole grains, and eventually you're going to thank your body for that. Yeah, the secret is in the diet. Eat well, and eating well is also a sign of you loving yourself. Another point that I often feel like it's overlooked is sleep. Sleep is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. It's one of the things you need so that you can operate at your optimum. Yeah, and the amount of sleep you get is equally related to the quality of day you're going to have. Yeah, it affects your mood, it affects your productivity. I advise people to always make sure they get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, so that you can enhance your productivity during the day. Once you're well rested, your productivity equally goes up. Yeah, so for me, I ensure I sleep by 10. I sleep at 10, and by 9:30 I'm in bed. Look for ways to get you into that mood of sleep. Yeah, so for me, I can swear by sleep. I've realized the better I sleep, the better my morning will be. It will not be a rushed morning, it will be a calm morning, and during that calm morning, I'm able to even find time to ground myself so that I have enough energy to carry me around. Sleep is very important. Msidharau sleep. So my last and final point is talking about it. I know I've been against the talk thing, but sometimes you need somebody you can cry on. You need a shoulder to lean on to. You need somebody who can give you a different perspective, who can show you or can guide you into a different way of looking at a situation. Yeah, but then again, it's not really sustainable. Yeah, that's why I'm on the fence about this one. And that's where even therapy comes in. At times we are so much in our heads and we cannot function, we are incapacitated. And by just sharing, you find that at least a bit of the weight has been lifted. Yeah, so talking about it is equally good, but remember, talking about it is like 2% of the work. The rest, 98%, you need to actively be the one who is taking action. So what is the point of constantly talking about something that has already passed? Something that is in your past? What's the whole point of continuously reaffirming it? Talking about it, it only reaffirms that state of agitation, that state of confusion. But the real work lies in just taking action. And that's why you find when it comes to therapy, at the end of the session, the therapist will give you an assignment. Yeah, because there's only so much that the therapist can do. You only need to look for ways that work for you when it comes to beating anxiety. And as I said before, anxiety is not a bad thing. It's only a sensation that comes about to let you know of the things that you have not dealt with. In the event you try out something I've mentioned, come back and tell us down below in the comment section. Tell us, how did it go? Yeah, and if you feel like there's something you want me to talk about also let me know in the comment section. So that's it for today, and let me see you in the next one. Bye.